All right. Dave, I'm just here today. On a very deep thought shared yesterday on our WhatsApp group. Just my contemplation on success. You know, one of the things I said was just to quote what I shared. I said, I'm wondering if I've been exposed to a lot lately over the years. Major causes of financial distress has been related to irresponsible decision based on ignorance and disobedience as the two major factors of poverty or any related life unwanted issues. If knowing this, let's say, just like let's say I produce, or someone in my state could produce an opportunity where you could turn $10 to multiply it within a week or month to $10,000, would you say the person has done something good based on this offer? And what do you think is the ripple effect or paraventure? You say yes, you know, and as beautiful as this looks, there are different responses. And this is what I was thinking, and this is what I'm sharing here today. I Everything I found the process of life. We live in a world where people are not oriented. And I found out what's the root cause of people ignoring process because people are not alive. People do not pay attention to life. People do not ask about life. Life, when you understand life like a living organism. So let's say you have a dog, a pet, a child. So today, many of you are parents. Your child doesn't mean you want everything for them. There is a process of nurturing a child. That's because you know that this is a child. Your awareness of the person that you are will dictate the things that you need and the things that you should do. The awareness, so if you are a girl, you know you are a girl. There are certain things your parents did and guided you because you were a girl. There's certain way you were clothed. There's certain way they told you to talk. There's certain ethics you were taught because you were a girl. That is a little different when you are a boy. That is because parents knew that. All right, so there is a way you should nurture a child. And, a lot of people think it is different. Life is same in every area, just like a plant, just like animals, just like every creation. You study the life of every creation, you could detect the need of every creation. You could live out the life based on your knowledge of the organism, your knowledge of the entity, the thing. Success is an organism. Your desire is an organism. Your goals is a thing. It has life. And the beautiful thing that everything that you can desire, that you can want, that you can need, receive their life from you. This is why there's so much failure in the world. Because people are chasing out for things that they are lamp to. You are the light and life of the world outside. Kenfrey, what does that mean? Everything you are going to be, become, achieve, see, want, need, desire, you will give it life. So the life of your success comes from you. You don't go to success, you become, you make success. Okay? Your finances, the life of your finances is determined by you. Nobody can give you financial success. Okay, you are the one to make. So even if I am your coach and your mentor and I have what it is that you need, you cannot get what it is I will give you if you do not life it up. It comes from you. The world will not deliver to you what you don't have the capacity to have. That is why you see so much failure today. People are chasing our things without understanding life. So I could say, I said two things. People are poor, broke, sick, having issues because of two things. Ignorance. What's ignorance? What you don't know. So people perish for the lack of knowledge. What you don't know. Just simply not knowing you. A lot of people now, okay, will delve into process. Okay. So trading has a process to success. Do you know why a lot of people fail in trading or business? Or a lot of people say, okay, real estate is working, so they come into real estate, but they're not successful. The thing is, it's not the entity that makes you successful. If you're successful, the entity will work for you. It will manifest your success. Okay, I can't teach you to be successful. I can teach you how to use your success to replicate success. So if I am successful and you are a successful mental person, I could teach you how to use your mental success to build the success that I have. But it has to be a magnet. There has to be an alignment. You are successful mentally. You have the principle to success. That is how you could manifest. Because if you have the life of mental success, that's the life we're talking about. Is the light, is the awareness of who you are, what you do, your capability, your mindset. If you have a template of a mental frame that is positively successful, you have the principles of success. There are principles to success. Many people do not follow principles, and that is why they don't follow process, because every principle will lead you to process. The principle of financial success follows the process of seeding. As long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest. You cannot beat the process and get the result. And guess what? We live in a world where result can be created unauthentically. And you know what that does? It kills the life of true success. You know, in the vast amount of crazed wealth, many people are becoming poor and poor. Many people are achieving the level of, in the old, just listen to this data right now. In the old, when someone comes to success, it is very rare for them to lose their success. You find that the people that have become rich from the generations, there are some generations far back, they are still rich today because the way they got wealth was through process. Now, there are people that in the last 10, 20, 30 years, you found that they were successful, they were wealthy, but today they are no more. They don't have generational wealth. You know why? They don't have sustainable process. They never built sustainable process to wealth. So it was not transferred. Wealth is transferred. It is not earned. It's a transfer, physically, spiritually. When you want to have spiritual wealth, God has to trust you enough to transfer that wealth. If God has to trust you, would have proven to follow a process for God to trust you with wealth. Okay. Likewise, in the financial system of the world, if you go to the bank today that you want to take a loan, they would ask for something. There is a process. You must be trusted that you can manage the money that want to be given to you. Wealth is trusted. Dangote can go to the bank and they will give him anything because why? He has the capacity to manage. There's a process. It is a proven process of success. That's key. So we'll delve into that information that I shared right about now. Life doesn't care where you are. It doesn't know you based on where you are. It knows you based on what you think. Life follows you, respond to you, not based on what you are. Life does not have empathy. Think of the poor suffering. No, they don't. If it does, it will be feeding the poor. Life takes life from you based on your thinking and your action. So if you're thinking poor, you're going to act poor, and life is going to give you the result of poor. You are a product of your mind. It's not about where you are financially, what you don't have, and what you think you need that life produce for you. No, life works for you based on the principles you follow. What principle do you have financially? There's a process to. Do you think you can build wealth fastly? Yes. Do you think there is a fast wealth process? That's the first thing you want to ask yourself. Is there a fast wealth process? There are no fast ways to wealth. There are potential ways to wealth. It takes time. Any scheme. And someone may think, I invested in crypto and it boomed. That is not wealth. That is riches. There are a lot of people that are crypto millionaires 10 years ago, 5 years ago. They are no more rich. What you do when you earn money over a period is what's going to create wealth. A lot of people are rich, but they are not wealthy. So I think people who think money to be the factor of stability and success, they are poor. I was having a thought. Think of this. Very important. When I came into trading, first time I dabbled into investment portfolio, which I wasn't supposed to do. I met a certain man who was a billionaire. So when one of my friends introduced me to him, and I learned something the day I spoke to him, he said, we have my friend told me I was running an investment portfolio, and I thought to myself, I was careful, I was wiser to say 15% in the period of a month. This man didn't ask me how. He didn't seem interested. He just told me. He said, you will not succeed over a long period of time. He told me outrightly. Okay? Say you will not succeed over a long period of time. I said, no, I'm not talking about you now. Okay? I'm talking about the system. It took me years to understand what the man said. That is indirect mentorship. He told me where I was going. He told me the system. He knows the system. People offer high yield returns. It's not about if you can do it. There is a system in place to cater for profit and losses. Okay? When the banks take money from you and they give you that much because they are catering for what? Mitigations and losses. That is how they can stay. So they rather have enough on their end to mitigate the problems. Do you know that the problems that can arise that you are not aware of in life? And if you do not plan for them, how can you factor in overcoming them? So there are a lot to money that people don't know. But the wisdom I got from that, I've seen it over time. Many systems, and there's something he told me. He said the biggest system that have lasted the phase of, let's say, minimum of 5 years in portfolio management don't do more than 5%, 5 to 7% in a period of a year. Thriving ones may tend to move to 10, 15% a year. And I was like, I said, what's really fascinating? He said the rich are not trying to make money. The wealthy people are not interested in making money. They are interested in securing it. You see the mindset? Poor people are trying to make money. wealthy are trying to secure it. There are levels of mindset. It says, so when you offer solutions for money security, they'll buy the security. They're not buying because you want to give them 50%. They're buying because you have the capacity to retain and they can't lose what it is they have. That is wealth. I said, what? It took me years to understand this. Today, a lot of people have lost their life. When I say life, not death, like you die out. They've lost life living because they are chasing after money. But money is here. If I give you $10 and I show you an opportunity to get $10,000 and you happen to be the one who needs that opportunity, something is wrong with you. Financially, your financial health is depleted. You lack a lot of things. Because why? If you were rich, now someone will say, but Kembra, I need that solution. That is why you are where you are. It doesn't take having money to be sensibly to manage money, to be sensible in managing money. It depends on what you're looking at for. What are you looking at? What solution are you looking at for? What are you that you're looking for out for in a solution? Okay. When I came into this environment of money, I never sought after fast schemes. Okay, no. That would be a lie. Okay. When I started living, I stopped sorting out for fast schemes. And when I when I stopped sorting out for fast scheme and I was looking for opportunities to build and attract wealth, that is when I started becoming wealthy. But I did not change. I did not have money, plenty money in my bank account for me to do that. Okay, but when I started doing that, I started having. What would life will bring to you the level of your mental intelligence, financial intelligence, not what you have. What you have is supposed to be a seed to get what you need. Okay, it's not about what you're getting. The reason you're working or earning money is for a purpose. If you don't understand the purpose, then you don't really know. Okay, so would I do you good? So the question was not really okay if you want it or not. Is it a good that I've done? Okay, now to the person who's receiving it, it is good, but the action is not healthy. Because why? You are terminating the process of success for that individual. So let me give you a clue. Someone ignored the process to wealth by going to school, getting a certificate. It's a good thing to go to school and get a certificate, but you ignore the process to wealth when you do so. You suffer for 40 years working only to start living, only for life to appear to you after you're retired. Then you start doing the thing that will make you follow the process. Does it make sense? Is that a good thought? You know, a lot of people don't know that the programming of school is to eliminate the mindset of success from people. It's one of the schemes of the devil to eliminate the mindset of people from being productive. Productive has a process, but do you know there is a clone process that was shifted to your mind for you to adopt, and that has kept a lot of people poor? But it's a good thing they say in the world: be educated, get good grades, find an opportunity to work for people. You ask yourself, the major billionaires that are the billionaires in the charts, billionaire chart, which of them did you know has a college degree? Some of them got it after they're successful. What does that tell us? Is there a day we're really going to wake up to reality? It's not about what you're lacking, it's about what you're doing. Because what you're doing is what is leading to your lack. Productivity. You know, the scripture has said there are certain things you will do to get what it is you want. What you sow is what you reap. Now, if you sow fast earning money, you would reap
fast losing money, because there are two sides to the coins of life. If you know how to plant, you will know how to harvest. If you don't know how to plant, you will not know how to harvest. If you got anything outside of planting, you will not get anything from harvesting. So whatsoever you grabbed, the scripture mentioned, if you build the house not on a strong foundation, when the winds come, the wind of life will definitely come. It will eliminate those that are not founded on the solid rock. If your finances were not built on principles and policies of financial health and the essence of life, when the wind will definitely, someone will say, I can't be at this stage in my life now, I don't care about what will happen, I just want to have money. That is a poor person talking. Because why? If you have money, it will solve none of your problem. You will create more problem. Because why? The person that does not have money created that problem. So if you have money and you did not eliminate that person, you will create more problem. So as a coach, I don't think it's healthy for me to create solutions just because there are people that will buy the solution ignorantly. That is the world we live in today. We tend to help the situations of people that are not mentally right. And we think we are helping them. No, we are damaging their potential life. That is why I was having a deep thought. At what point should I take my stand to say, I really want to help people? And the best way to help people is to give them the awareness that brings them to work, not give them the things that will show them. So what people are doing today is showing you how you can see wealth, borrow it, not own it. And you look like you own it, but it is borrowed. Because why? It's a fruit in your hand, not a seed in the ground. Process is the seed in the ground that leads to harvest. To build success is not strategy and tactics. To build wealth is principles and essence. I could show you how to multiply, use news, trade it. You guess what? You may be very good, you borrow it. You may borrow plenty money, but guess what? You're going to pay for it because it was borrowed. Life, man, you pay for it. Because why? What pays for it? When you acquire a lot that is not founded, money is cash flow. It will flow out of you because you don't have a stream of it. Some people are lucky, and some people want to be lucky. In the world of success, there is no luck. There is no chance. There is timing, but it's not by chance. It's not a coincidence. It's intentional. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but I want you to know something. You are the architect of your failures and your success. Where you are today, you are the architect. The day you agree that I am responsible for my lack, my poverty, my state right now, big things will start changing. If you say God will give you the desires of your heart, but even in giving you the desires of your heart, it will have to follow a system and a process. So if you desire to be rich, God will give you opportunities to be rich through process. God won't give you money because that doesn't make you rich. God does not have money. God has wealth. And He will give you the principles to attract and build it. If you cannot build it, He won't give it to you because you're not trusting. Your prayers have been answered, but you have not answered. You've not taken action. God has apportioned you a blessing to be wealthy. Trust me, He has. But you have not answered by taking action, by going through the process. You keep seeking out for things you will borrow. And if you do that, you waste time. This is one of the things I feared the most. God said a good man will lay up generational wealth for the second generation. What are you doing today that you can vouch that your children would enjoy if you are no more? You think it's about building tactics, transforming one currency to another? No. Learn to build wealth. And start asking the right question. How can I build wealth? And only ask the question, how can I build wealth? And you find a lot of solution. As someone may say, there are different ways to be smart in this world. There's smart money. There's smart money, but there's no smart wealth. You can earn smart money. There are different ways to earn smart money. But even the person who's seeking after smart money should have a foundation of wealth. So, because it is what you use smart money to do that will lead to wealth. But the process, don't ignore the process to wealth. It takes time. You can leverage to get smart money, but don't ignore, don't let it corrupt your character of wealth building. When you seek mentorship that would lead you to wealth building, not money earning. Money does not solve your problem. I guarantee you, money will never solve your problem. It will create for you more problems. It will help you live a life that will end up, when you get to a place you will not know what to do, you'll be frustrated. Then you're going to seek for help that you'd have done. It happened to me, but thank God I got grace. A lot of people do not know the side of money, they just want to earn it. I had a worse situation when I first made my $100,000. A worse situation from where I was coming from, if that's the English. So when I lead people today, there are certain things I'm not proud of. That's why I was thinking deeply, and I made this decision to share this video. When you see me now make some change, you know why I'm making the changes. I really want to help people. But I found out that God gave me ministry. I've somehow, because of the emotions and my empathy with people, I've somehow deviated from the reason. God told me that you're built and founded based on the principles of the Word of God. He said, I'm putting you here to teach the same principles to people. You know, somehow we get deviated because why? This is what people want. They want strategy, they want tactics. That is the business of the world. And that is why the world is in shambles, because why? They are ignoring process. There's a God-given process for you to work, be financially royal, be in royalty. Have you thought of it? Have you wanted it? Have you sought after it? You know, that's why you have people like me in place. And I'm doing my best to repent. When you come to me and you want to be successful, I want to know your level of success. Hence, this question was asked. So if you were on this chart, you saw what it is that I asked, and a part of you said, yes, it is cool. Don't just be angry with yourself. Just know that there are a lot of things you need to develop to change the perception of how you want to be wealthy, how you want to be rich. Okay? It doesn't do you good. It just borrowed you some good things. Okay? Like I said, it's my opinion. It doesn't make it right for you. It's not a wrong and a right factor. It's just a level and a meter of what? Your financial health and awareness. Okay, if you found this useful, don't forget to like and share with your friends. I want you to have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful day. Whatever time you're seeing this, it's valuable. This is Ken Moore, Life and the Wealth Coach. Help me help you become successful. You can reach out to me on Instagram. DM me privately. I want to start a journey with people that would really build them